Hey guys, it's Shayla here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Valentine's Day look. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right to it. So I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. primer. I got the tone adjusting one so that way I look smooth. I don't really have like dry skin or oily skin, so I picked the tone repair so that way I can, have even color and all of that. I'm going to rub it in really good, especially on my cheeks because that's where most of my tone problems are. Now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild concealer. I'm going to put a few dots under my eyes, a little bit on my forehead, a few on my chin. That way I can have those areas nice and bright. Don't want to have any dark circles under my eyes, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild foundation in Desert Beige. Do the little dot thingy that you see on Instagram. I was trying to do that, but then the spatula wasn't cooperating, so I just started slapping them. I'm going to blend out the concealer first. Make sure all the dark circles, any weird lines are all gone. Blending all that out really smooth. Now I'm going to go in and blend out the foundation next. Try to close up any seams between the foundation and the concealer. I have to make sure I blend really good because it is Valentine's Day and I want to look cute. Now I'm going to bust out some Vaseline because my lips were a little gray and crusty. And get rid of that. I'm going to go in with my Jordana Sculpt and Go to get myself some cheekbones and not have a big potato face because it's Valentine's Day. I'm going to go in kind of heavy so it looks pretty dramatic. This right here is probably the most important step to me. I'm going to blend and blend and blend. And blend and blend and blend. So that way, everything looks smooth, your contours clean and cut. You want to make sure that you don't leave any like chunks or unblended areas or it'll look like you have a shadow or beard and you don't want that. So blend, blend, blend. So now I'm going to go in with the translucent setting powder and I'm going to bake myself like a Thanksgiving ham because I don't want to have any shadows. I want to look as bright as possible so I can just blow my day away, So I'm just going to put some under my eyes, get rid of those dark circles. Again, I don't want to look tired. Like I spent 3 hours doing my makeup before the date. And then I'm going to put a little bit underneath the contour just to make sure it's as sharp as possible. And clean cut. I was starving right here, so I just popped the Pop-Tart in my mouth real quick. Right here, I just took any kind of clear scotch tape or whatever you have, and I put it from my lower lash line to like a upper angle of what you think you might want your wing to be, or the cut of your eyeshadow. And I just attach it down there so that we have a nice straight line once we finish the eyeshadow. Make sure they're on really good if you don't want them to come off. So don't get too cheap of it. So now I'm going to go in with my new favorite palette from BH Cosmetics, the Ultimate Matte Palette, 42 colors. And I'm going to go in with that lightish pinkish peaches color on the top of my crease. But it doesn't have to be too clean or too straight. I was just blending it into the top. more at the top than at the bottom. I'm gonna blend it so it's nice and smooth. Now I'm gonna go in with this hot pink burgundy-ish color and go in with a fluffy brush and blend that like right beneath that one so that the lighter peach color is at the top and the hot pink burgundy is right below. Just gonna blend that over the whole lid mostly, but start at the top in the crease and then go down. You don't have to be too clean or anything like that because we'll clean it up at the end. Alright, I'm going to go into my Take Me Back to Brazil palette, go in to that hot pink, sort of similar to the one we just used, but it's a little bit hotter. I'm going to blend that over the top of the other color we just used. That one's going to go more so on the entire lid and not just crease base. We're going to use that one over the majority of the lid. I'm going to go into this Morphe Jaclyn Hill collab Bling Boss palette and blend out that darker color on my entire centralized lid. Just that little part, you know, the big part of your eye. And cover that completely. That color is slightly darker than the other one, so it gives it a slight offset to the hotter colors we used earlier. I'm going to go back into the BH Cosmetics Ultimate Matte palette again and just go back with that same color at the crease just to make sure you can see, you know, the different levels that we're using. And go in with the hot pink as well. Accidentally dipped into the purple, but you know, the hot pink one. Go back again over that, just like we did with the last color. We're going to go back into the Morphe palette and use that sparkly color. I'm excited to use this one. I haven't used it before. Get it on a flat brush. And we're going to put that on the lid. It's kind of sparkly. All the palettes that I use in this video have become my new favorites. And I think, you know, I just have good taste in picking palettes, honestly, because this one is so good. The Ultimate Mattes are creamy and blendable, buildable, all of that. It's really great. I love it. And then I love the pigments in this Morphe palette. I'm going to take any old black eyeliner, any pencil, whichever one. I'm just going to fill that little space on top of my lashes just to darken it up for when I go in with my liquid liner. So I'm going to take my liquid liner, I'm going to try to carve out a wing. Wings are still not my strong suit, so praise the Lord for that tape right there. It's really helping me make a straight wing for once. Go ahead and peel off that tape. I'm actually glad that I used the cheap one because it would have hurt to peel that off and I didn't want to take any foundation or anything off. I'm going to go ahead and dust off all that powder. I said we're gonna clean up, so I'm gonna take a little makeup wipe and wipe off that extra eyeshadow that I seem to slap onto my face. And then I'm gonna go in with the little foundation to cover up that little spot. And dust off the rest of that powder to finish up. You don't want to leave any and look too weird and ghosty, you know. I'm going to go back in with a hotter pink and use that on my lower lash line to fill that in. I did kind of a thick layer on the lower lash line, just because I want it to look dramatic. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my brows and my eyelashes off camera. I love a good dramatic lash, so I build it up so I don't have to use fake lashes because they get on my nerves sometimes. So I'm going to take this Wet n Wild bronzer highlight palette, just go over the contour just to make sure, you know, it looks as contoured and dramatic as I want it to look. Just go over the areas that I contoured. I'm going to go in with a blush. Since it's Valentine's Day, I make sure the blush is super pink and looks like you can really see it. I like extra blush. I've been saying I'm gonna buy a new blush, but who knows when. So. Take my Wet n Wild highlighter. I love this highlighter, it's my favorite. You know, make my highlight look extra sparkly. And I always go back with my finger just to, you know, rub it in a little bit so it doesn't look chunky or, you know, fake. Went ahead and put on my dress, my earrings, and I'm gonna put on some lip liner. This one is a little bit darker than the lipstick I'm gonna be using, which will be the NYX Soft Spoken, my favorite lipstick, everyday use. I'm gonna go in with that. I overlined just a tad so my lips look extra full and kissable. I'm just gonna put that on real smooth. I love this lipstick, if I haven't said that 1,000 times already. Alright guys, so this is my final Valentine's look. I think I will impress my boyfriend. And if not, I sure impress me, so it's really cute, real sparkly, super pink. Don't think just because it's Valentine's you have to go pink. I just love a cute pink. So fun and playful. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all have a happy Valentine's Day. Be sure to like and leave me a thumbs up. Bye guys.